The next day I continued my search in this national forest for a good spot where I could camp out for a couple of weeks. And it was when I stopped to get a phone signal that I noticed right beside me this little ditch, this little rock hollow. I thought, maybe I could do something with that, so tried it out. It was a cool idea, but pretty impractical, and it was right by the side of the road. It wasn't even flat in there. I couldn't get my truck flat. And like, what if it rains?
I don't even think. I don't know if there's any rules here. I feel like if there are, you're probably not supposed to park here.
So yeah, this spot wasn't really doing it for me, but it was just a short time later when I found a spot that was much more promising and further removed from the road. Plus, it came with a teepee and a bunch of bones, so yeah, that's a keeper. As much as I want to explore this area more right now, I really gotta finish setting up before it gets dark. But this spot does have big huge trees, so it should be pretty easy to set up my winch and my tarp. But I usually like to unpack the smaller stuff first, like this new candle holder slash ashtray that I made out of the elk antler and the box turtle shell that I found. I don't know, I think it's cool and I use it a lot. But in other news, I also added a lot to this platform. I added a new latch so that it doesn't wobble when I'm going down really bumpy dirt roads.
Now I'm gonna set up camp. Yeah. Still need to fix that, but it still works. These I really need to fix. I can't open that door. Well, can't open this door because of this handle. It's broken. Glued it back on. This thing's just falling off, so I put a bungee. I'm gonna make some rock sliders, I think, once I find some good scrap metal. It's this door that I mean, I can open it, but when I try and shut it, it gets caught on these things. I have to use a crowbar. Yeah. Alright, so I'm here in Tonto National Forest, Arizona. Came up higher out of desert near Phoenix. Tonto is to the northeast of Phoenix, so it's getting too hot for me down there, you know, in the car. Because as soon as the sun comes up, can't sleep. Came up here in the mountains, close by actually. But I'm like deep in the middle of nowhere. This national forest is huge. Haven't really gotten a chance to explore, look for signs of life or anything. But I did check out the maps, and there's a creek right down that way that should still have some water. So I'm gonna take that hike at some point. But I wanted to document some of the things I've added. I just spray painted my ice chest and put some padding on it to make it more comfortable. Found these in National Forest before I came to this spot, even before I went to the hot desert. Just driving through, went to a place to stay the night in a different part of Tonto National Forest, far east of here, and found these. Didn't find any more whole elk antlers. These are really old, just bits. But yeah, I put this together, put it up here by my little kitchen area, I'd say. I'll give you guys a tour there. So I got this bearskin rug. I mean, bear skin. It's not a rug. It's entire bearskin. Used as blanket or rug or anything, but take good care of this guy. Yeah, I got him from a really old guy at that garage sale where I got this Raptor bumper as well, which I think fits the look much better of my truck. But yeah, $100. Couldn't pass this up. Didn't want to just let such a beautiful thing go to waste, you know, I let that happen. And it may look like I'm a hunter or something staying out here, but I had the elk antler, of course, found, and I've painted it up, coated it, Flex Seal, and also resin to keep it good a long time. And elk actually get this natural light browning color from rubbing on trees. So whenever I take this out, I usually rub it a little bit. Gives it a really nice, authentic look. Got these pillows at a cool little thrift store. I really like them. I love paisley print and stuff. And they're good for out here where I keep this stuff normally. I also got, you get these at like any camping store really. Not of them have them, but Super Solar Shower. It's supposed to have baking soda, so I got some of that. This is just some of the stuff I've been working with. I'm gonna find a place for it. Yeah, so I'll test that out at some point. Don't really need a shower right now. Well, I guess I could use one, but I'm not gonna be around any people for a bit, so I'm good. And I also got this blanket, and I spray painted these things so it matches interior of my car. So yeah, nice and comfy in here. It's really nice sleeping up here in the mountains. It's nice and chilly at night. It stays that way into the morning. I'll show you guys my humble abode. See, I usually would always get up, wheel, step there. I added a step here to make it a little bit more inviting. So, got my camera caught on. I made it really tight in here right now. And it's not tighter than most tents or anything. Comfortably sit up in here. But yeah, just to keep out the wind. It's incredibly windy over here. I think we're on top of a riff, a mesa.
Now that I'm up here, it's time for me to test this thing out with a smoke break. So either feel free to join me or skip through this.
Oh yeah. I also got this cool plate with Nautilus shell. Since I'm a sucker for Fibonacci spiral, it's just, it would be useful to have a rock plate, easier to clean, and it was very pretty. I actually got it at this very, very cool Arizona wildlife art gallery. It's mostly taxidermy. Incredible taxidermy. There was like a hyena eating the world's smallest deer. Very well known taxidermy artist apparently. I just stumbled into the shop. That's all I got. Really cool to see though. It was like a museum. This water looks dirty. It's actually it's tea water. Now this is where to find my peace. Point I came out here originally to do this and live by myself was to just have all the time I need and get to the point where I just have time in order to do the stuff I'm passionate about and do what I really care about and focus on me and do it in my own time and take my time to do it. I feel I'm a rather slow learner. I like to do a lot of things slow. I like to take my time in things, and I consider myself a perfectionist. But I would say that I learn things a lot better that way. I don't like to be taught. I like to teach myself. I like to take my time to figure things out myself. Yeah, so it's actually really comfortable to have these pillows here on the ground. It's a big bare rug. Let's be up off the ground. It's nice. All you can hear around here is the wind. And it's dead silent. The sun is setting now. It's crazy that we're so close to the desert. Just came real high up in elevation.
Soon after smoking, I realized I totally forgot to fill up my water tank and get ice in town.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into town today. The sun is down and it's dark and far away. But somehow I do still have service, so I'm not too worried. But I'm gonna go tomorrow. All I need is ice and water. Got some meat that I want to keep cold. And go get water from that creek. Just wondering how nasty that will taste. And how long it'll take to boil a pretty small pot. Just plug in. The road right here, it's not much of a road. This little road here, pretty impressive. Saw one in the road too. Good one.